That'll work.
Okay.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Jay.
And I'm Kay.
And thanks for coming to spend another beautiful day with us. Today is a complete different, well, it's not completely different because we've done a video like this before previously, just not with me. But
with me.
So anyways, thanks for coming to spend another beautiful day with us. Thanks for coming to our channel. There's millions and billions of other channels you could be at, but you're here with us, so thank you for that. Do you want to tell me what we're doing today?
So, we're gonna be preparing dinner.
We're gonna be making something that my mom taught me how to make. It's rather simple, it's very, very simple, but it's also very, very good. And I think there's actually different versions of it, but we're going
This is how we do ours.
Oh, one of them. This is not, I mean, it's how we do it, but it's not how we do it, if that makes any sense. So like, anyways, we're gonna get right into it. So we're gonna get right into this video, but before we get into today's video, we have to make sure that all of you guys, all of y'all, like you over there,
Every single one of you.
and the people behind you. Yep, the one that's
them all the way.
I'm pretty sure that there's someone right behind you just trying to peek over your shoulder, tell them to subscribe to.
You guys gotta become part of the Edge family, and by doing that, you subscribe, hit the post notification bell button, like the video, and comment when you're done. If you don't want to comment when you're done, comment your favorite part of the video.
And that's it, and you're a part of the Edge family. So with that being said, let's just get right to today's video. So we're gonna be making goulash. If you don't know what goulash is, I mean, I think there's different ways to explain it. I think there's different kinds of goulash, but the one that we're making, you want to explain what it is? Like, how would you explain it?
It's like a, you put like meat, cheese, sauce, a whole bunch of seasonings, and it's really good. It's just like, it's like a pasta.
Yeah, so it's actually like a mixed spaghetti. It's like a pre-mixed spaghetti, but without the meatballs and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Olive and whatever you put in your spaghetti.
Alright, so we're gonna tell you guys the list of ingredients you're gonna need for this meal. So, Katie, why don't you just go down the list?
So we need spaghetti sauce, some Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some sazon.
Yeah, that's what we're using, or one of the Hispanic ingredients that we're gonna. Hello in there. Okay. So that's one of the ingredients, but it's pretty much, it's more. I think we use it more so for like I would say we use it for like a food coloring, but it's not really what it's for. I mean, it has
a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I'm about to say it has a bunch of different spices and stuff in it already, so I mean, it's very flavorful.
But just know, if you get it on your hands, you're gonna have to wash it off immediately.
Yeah, immediately. It will make your hands orange. All right, so
for like
when we
days.
Yeah, I'm about to say when we use it later, you're gonna see.
You'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna see how orange your hands are.
We need some adobo. Some adobo.
Another one of our Hispanic spices that we use. You guys have probably heard of this. All of these products actually.
Adobo.
Yep.
Black pepper. Some noodles.
Some ground meat.
Your cheese.
A little bit of cheese for your goulash, because who likes non-cheesy goulash? Ugh. Alright, so let's get ready to it. Obviously, first things first.
Wash your hands.
Gotta wash your hands.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
At all.
So, do you know what's the proper way to actually wash your hands? Do you remember that video we watched?
Yes.
And I think it was the last overnight challenge that we did.
Yeah.
So the proper way, they say that the proper way for you to wash your hands is like the length, like the amount of time you can sing like the birthday song or the alphabet, I think, right?
Yeah.
And you have to go up a little bit past your wrists. Make sure that you have a good
right here.
Yeah. Make sure you have a good lather. Dry up the hands. Ooh la la.
Ah oui oui.
Okay, so.
Yeah, gee, thanks, buddy.
Oh, my bad, B. Alright, guys, so we're gonna switch angles real quick. You wanna make sure you're gonna put your stove on like right there, like about medium to highish type thing. Put your pot on here. That's where your this is ground beef. But yeah, use some ground beef. And that's gonna be the first thing you're gonna want to put in there. You're gonna want to put that ground beef in first, because obviously the meat has to take a little bit longer than the noodles to cook. So you want to make sure that you get that going first. So we normally put about, how much was it? There's a weight on here. It's almost a pound. I would say we put about, give or take, about a pound of ground beef in there. I'm not sure if I would say that's how much. But when you guys are cooking your ground beef, it sort of kind of gives off its own like little oil. So as it cooks, it's gonna let its own little oil go. And yeah, you just set it in there and let it do its own thing. Obviously, you're gonna keep turning it so that way it doesn't stick to the pot. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna check it with you guys once this is cooked a little bit. So pretty much what I'm doing right now is as it's cooking, I'm just making sure that it's all like, so when the ground beef cooks, it'll like cook itself, but how would you say it? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say right here?
It turns brown. And
yeah.
like you have to scrape it off. Yeah. You have to like keep scraping off the layers that's like already cooked.
Right. See, what would I do without you? You know exactly what I was trying to say, but you said it for me. I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, I'm just pretty much trying to take off the cooked layers and let the layers that are not cooked cook. And if you guys don't know what I mean, I'll show you right now. So you can see some of it is brown and some of it is still pink. The brown parts are not, I wouldn't say it's already cooked, but they're more cooked than the pink part. So like, for example, if I flip this, there's brown parts on here, and you just like scrape it off and it'll, you know what I'm saying, cook. Yeah. So as you do this, I'll show you guys what to do once it's all completely cooked. So that we can make this cooking process speed up a little bit more, I'm just gonna put this top on it and then just leave it like cracked over a little bit, which is gonna keep that heat in there just a little bit more. You see the smoke is coming out the side, but put that in there so that way it can hold the smoke in there a little bit more and cook faster. And then what we're gonna do is in the middle of it, still cooking, so like once it's half cooked and half not cooked, that's where we're gonna start seasoning, so that way it'll absorb into the cooking and stuff like that. So let's get back in here when this is a little bit more. So I think we're pretty much at the halfway mark. See, half of it is cooked, like most of it is brown, but you obviously still got some pink in there. So this is where we're gonna start seasoning. So I would give you guys exact measurements, but the way that my ancestry and the way I'm set up is I don't know measurements, so I'm just gonna do it until it looks like it's enough. But please don't put too much. So black pepper obviously is a little bit strong, so you're just gonna give it a good amount all the way around. I don't even know if you can see it going in there.
Kind of.
Sort of, kind of, right? And then next you want to put some adobo in there.
I didn't see it. You didn't put it in the camera.
Really? Put some adobo in there next.
There we go.
And this one you definitely don't want to put too much because this is actually very salty. So you want to just put enough, and then you'll test it later on once everything is obviously a little bit more cooked, so that way you'll be able to tell if it needs a little bit more or not. But next we're gonna put our garlic powder. Can you see it?
I'll wait for it to cook a little bit.
So we'll put a little bit of garlic powder. This one, you can put as much as you like, just don't put too much. Garlic powder is one of those things that it doesn't get too salty, but it actually...
You definitely don't want too much in there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want too much of it. Now we're gonna put about a half packet of the sazon in there. This one was already the one that was pre-opened. This stuff is so strong that you really literally do not need a whole packet for one. Like, you guys see this, and there's only a half packet in here, and watch how much color is gonna add to it. So there's the sazon.
See it?
And we're gonna put some Italian in there.
It's a good angle right here. I can't see though.
I wish you guys could smell this.
It smells scrumdiddlyumptious.
And then we'll just give it a quick stir.
Just a little quick stir around.
Yeah.
And
as you guys see, like I told you, that this will release some of its own little oily grease, so it's already like pre-greasy in there. That's why it's not sticking to the pot. That's why I said at the beginning that you want to make sure that you're stirring it pretty often, so that way it doesn't get stuck to the pot. And as it cooks, it'll just release this grease right here, and it'll just make it a little bit easier to stir. And then you also don't have to worry about the aftermath of when you're done cooking it being stuck to the bottom of the pot and you're scrubbing and getting 1,000 reps in with your arm muscles to get that scrub out. So we're gonna cover this up again, let it simmer a little bit so that way it can cook some more, and we'll check on it in about 5 or 10 minutes. Most likely 5 minutes, so we'll be right back. Oh! Whoa! Alright, so yeah, it's definitely a little bit more cooked. You can see there's not that much pink in there. There's probably like a little bit. Let me just get this out of the way. So yeah, you're gonna wanna like use the edge of your fork on there and just like grind it down a little bit more. You want it to be as small as you can, because remember you want to mix this with the pasta at the end. So you're gonna want to make sure that it's all as small as it can possibly be, or as small as you want it to be. Like you see, there's still pink in there. You can still see it clearly. So we're still gonna let it cook a little bit more before we throw a little bit more seasoning in there, and then we should be good on this part. Also, comment down below if you guys have ever tried goulash before, and if you guys make it different. Comment down below how you guys make it different, like which step was different for you guys, or if you guys make it a whole complete different way. I want to hear back from you guys, so comment down below. Alright, so yeah, we're going to cover this up and give it about another 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll season it just a slight bit more, and then we'll move on to the next step, you guys. Alright, so while we wait, we're probably going to just give you guys a few updates. Let's see, update number 1. Oh, you're going back to school, aren't you?
I'm going back to Escuela.
Escuela. So she's going finally back to school. I don't know, how do you feel about going back to school?
It's like, it's not like I'm not scared, I just don't want to.
You're like re-nervous all over again?
Yeah.
It's almost like it's almost like the first day of school all over again.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to, what's it called? Like I don't want to be around anyone that has it, but it's an option to go to school. And we've been stuck here forever.
I was about to say, you about to see your friends again.
Yeah, but I know that we're going back January 11th, so stay tuned for a video for that. Maybe.
January 11th. Damn, that's right around the corner if you think about it. That's like right after. That's pretty much like if you were to come back to school like right after winter holiday or winter break, so to say.
So, yeah, we're gonna have half.
That's a zoom in too.
We're gonna have half. Okay, we're gonna have half students each day, so.
So was that mean like only half of the class is gonna be in there?
Yeah, they're gonna have like scheduled days for each side of each class. Like half of each classes is half of each class are going to have scheduled days. So one half of the class is going to go to school one day, and the other half will go the next day. And they'll just keep switching like that.
That makes sense. Though.
Until all this is over.
I can't wait for it to be over, by the way.
So another thing about school is that we have an option to stay online school or go to school. But for me, I think it's better for me to go to school because like the way I learn is different.
But you're like a hands-on learner.
Yeah, I have to be like hands-on. So
that's how I am. I'm the same way. Like if I'm not learning physically and like I'm not like physically in front of something learning, I'm not gonna learn it.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Another update.
So real quick, guys, while we're doing updates, I'm just gonna throw like a few more, like the same seasoning, just a little bit more, nowhere near the same amount as the first time. So another update, if you guys know what time of year we're in, which is obviously like around Halloween, you guys also will know what happened a few years ago around this time of year. Remember, Katie? What was it?
A lot of holidays and birthdays coming up.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, this year, around this time last year, we did go to Vossler Farms. We obviously can't go this year because they're open.
But you just have to make appointments.
And then not only that, but we're not trying to run the risk of getting COVID or anything. So we'd rather just be safe than sorry. So we're just gonna stay home, and I want to see who really remembers, and I want you guys to do this without going back to our previous videos. Who can remember when my birthday is, and who can remember when Kay's birthday is? Comment down below when you guys think our birthdays is, and I'm gonna give you guys the answer to that at the end of this video to see if you guys are right. And don't skip to the end of this video. I see you trying to skip. Nope, come back. Stay right there. You ain't slick. So let me show you guys real quick what we got going on here. So as you see, there's no more pink. I re-seasoned it a little bit more, just added a few more, not even a few more, I just added a little bit more of each spice to it.
And you see that it looks a little bit darker or red in the camera. It's because of the, like we said, the one
that seasoning.
I want to, yeah.
This one.
There we go. Because of this. And it's not focusing, but it's okay. You can read it. So that's why it's like kind of reddish.
So when you guys get to this point right here, this is pretty much already done, I would say. You want to taste test it, Kitty?
Sure.
You're like the designated taste tester in the house whenever we make something.
That's me.
I'm weak. Some mockies in there.
I got mockies.
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
I'm just gonna take a little piece.
Blow it, it's gonna be hot. Oh, savage.
It's good.
Is it good? So, is it already cooked then? So, when you're done with this, you're pretty much gonna wanna set this off to the side. You're gonna get another pot here going, a little bit taller one. You can fill that up with water, put some salt in there, and then that's gonna be for your noodles. So, we're gonna get that going for you.
So, once it's cooked, you want to bring down
your fire to either low or off. In our case, we're gonna turn it off because it's still early and it's not necessarily dinner time. So we're just gonna turn it off for now, and then we're gonna get our noodles started.
Whenever you can.
Whenever I get the pot out.
75 years later.
Okay, so we got our pot. So obviously you're gonna wanna give it a quick rinse. Okay?
So Mrs. Mom had, like we said in, what was it? Not the last, it was the last video. It was the last
video?
Yeah, no, not the last video, but the video before that. So
was it what we said?
We went to San Diego to pick her up.
Okay.
And we told you guys that the job that she has now, she's gonna be traveling a lot. So she went to Nevada recently for, what was it, like 3 weeks?
2 weeks and a half, 3 weeks?
2 weeks and a half, 3 weeks. And we went to go pick her up again. I guess we can show clips of that.
Man, Katie showed me some footage of when they were going over there. We're gonna clip it and put it in right here. Man, look how beautiful this looks, guys.
It's amazing.
Like, just imagine living somewhere up there in like the high part of the mountains and just waking up to that view all the time. Like, that would have to be like the life.
Amazing.
So you're gonna want to get your water going. We're gonna put the water on. We're gonna set it on high, and then normally what I'll do is I'll get some salt. Well, I think it's what everyone should be doing, but just give it a little bit of salt in the water if I can get it to come out. Not too much because you don't want no salty soap or salty water. And then you're gonna want to put. What do you? We'll literally put just a little bit of oil, like barely anything.
Like a little.
Yeah, that's just so the shells won't stick to the pot as they're cooking. And then you're gonna wait for that to come to a boil, and when this starts boiling, you're gonna go ahead and throw your noodles in there and let those sit in there until, I would say, about 5 to 7 minutes, or until they're soft enough to your likings, or however you like your noodles cooked. So we're gonna let that cook for a little bit, or let that simmer until it comes to a boil. So originally we had the red pack noodles that we just showed you, but this is Dad's favorite, is the elbows. So he went and got us some elbows. This is his preference, so that's what we're gonna go with instead. So once your water is boiling, you're gonna carefully open this and make sure it doesn't go all over the place, like it almost did just now. And you're just gonna put it into your boiling water. Make sure you get all the noodles. You don't want none of them hiding, none of them elbows hiding. And then your water's just immediately gonna stop boiling, as like it's doing here. But yeah, it's gonna try to boil from under.
It's like macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. You can definitely. Well, you want to make sure you're mixing it when you put it in there, because if you leave it in there immediately, it'll definitely get stuck to the bottom. You can feel it get stuck as you're like mixing. If you pour the bag in there and you just literally just let it sit there, you'll feel the you'll feel the macaroni trying to stick to the pot. So you want to prevent that from happening, just like we did with the ground beef earlier. And then yeah, you're gonna give that a few minutes. I would say, like I said, 5 or 7 minutes, or until it's as soft as you like your noodles to be, whatever your preference is. And then we'll check in after that. All right, so no lie, it hasn't even been 3 minutes and it's already boiling again. So we're gonna give it another stir. No sneak peeks for y'all. Y'all ain't slick. But yeah, you want to go ahead and.
I said
I'm weak. Not they saw me working on the video that we're actually making right now. I'm weak. All right, so you're gonna stir it. It's obviously not soft enough yet. Like I said, you're gonna want the main reason you're gonna want to give it 5 to 7 minutes is pretty much is not to bring the water back up to a boil. It's just that way your noodles are getting soft again. Cause don't nobody want to eat no crunchy goulash. Goulash is supposed to be soft and satisfying.
Goulash.
That goulash ain't supposed to be crunchy. That goulash is supposed to be
nice and soft.
Nice and soft. You know what I'm saying? Let's check up on this. I haven't seen this in a little bit. Yep, still in there looking good.
Grumdiddlyumptious.
Right, that's just waiting to be used.
You smell it?
Yeah, I was just
Chicken.
Cualquier cosa que no te caiga bien.
Chicken. Beef. Beef. I smell like beef. Beef.
Not.
I smell it. Beef. Wait.
Beef. Dad,
I smell like beef.
you like beef? Look at this. Huh? What did I? Oh, ask you if you like beef. No? You do? Which one? I like beef. But does she like beef? Yeah. Yeah, meatloaf, her meatloaf is good. Okay. Why didn't they close that easy earlier? It was all this shit. All right, so let's check our max. I was gonna say our macaroni again. Let's check our elbows. It's definitely feels soft already, and as you see, they expand. I mean, it's logic, but as they cook, they get a little bit bigger. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it a little bit longer. I want it a little bit softer than this. I don't want it that hard. All right, so once your noodles are where you want it, we're gonna empty it out, or empty the water out into a strainer. Be careful, the hot smoke will burn you, so try not to stay in the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And I don't know about y'all, but I have a habit of rinsing my noodles.
I do too.
So I like to rinse my noodles.
Whoa, hold on. Homie gotta breathe.
Did it get foggy?
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's good. And then here comes the other part. So we're gonna bring this to. We're gonna bring our fire to low. You're gonna grab your noodles.
Oh,
Make sure there's no water in there. And you'll put it in here.
wow.
Right, come over here. This is where it turns into goulash. Alright, so once you have your noodles in here, you're gonna come back to your ground beef. You're gonna put the ground beef in there. Put all that ground beef right inside the right with your noodles. And then you're gonna grab your sauce. You're gonna put some sauce in there. I normally like to do half of it first. I'll mix it and see what it's looking like, and if it needs a little bit more, I'll start adding as it goes. So you'll put about half up front, and then start your mixing process. So yeah, I think it's definitely gonna need some more sauce because it's not as colorful as I normally have it when I'm making this. And in most cases, it depends how many people you're feeding. In our case, we're feeding 5 of us, so we're gonna we put, like I said, we put in, I think it was like a pound of ground beef. I don't know how much of the noodles it was, but I think we're just gonna probably do almost a full jar. So far, we're at 3/4 of a jar with how much I put in there. And you just want everything evenly distributed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put the rest of it. And then keep in mind, you also want to keep the stove on almost low. So that way it's not cooking it, but it's keeping it warm, if that makes any sense. We're gonna come back with some good old Mexican blend cheese. And we'll put about, so we'll probably put about, not even half of the bag, like a little bit less than half of the bag. Yeah, a little bit less than half. And then you're gonna want to mix that. Here's for all your ASMR people out there. Alright, so after you do that, pretty much gonna let it sit there. What I like to do is I'll grab just a little pinch of cheese right at the end. And you just sprinkle it all the way around on everything. And that way it'll just give it like that little cheesy topping on top. And then you'll get yourself the top to your pot, if I can find ours.
Oh, here we go. You about to go on the starch again.
Okay, I can't find it, so we're gonna start with. We're gonna, what do you call it? Improvise.
There we go. Use your words.
So now rinse this off. I don't know if it's the same size. It looks a little bit bigger. But yeah, we'll cover that up.
That's okay.
That'll work.
You might think that's it. That's not it.
It's not it. So
we're not done yet.
This pot that we had with the ground beef, we're gonna go ahead and clean this, and we're gonna reuse this, and we're gonna make white rice in here. So we'll get back to you when we're done cleaning this.
Now it's my turn. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill this rice pot up. Or it's not really, we call it a rice pot.
Yeah, we call them rice pots.
It's just
It's just a pot, yeah.
So we're gonna fill it up with water. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of salt. Oh, and popped it out and whatnot. Like he said, not that much. It should be good.
And you put some of that oil.
A good old oil. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it up right there. How would you say that? Just like one more up than high. And we're gonna let it boil. I got my bucket of rice. I'm about to put 2 cups and then see how it looks in there.
So how much you got in there so far?
2 cups. We're gonna stir it around just a little bit. As you see, there's a lot of water in here. I'm gonna put just half a cup right now. Alright, so right now I just finished making sure that all the rice is like, yeah, I don't know how you say that.
Evenly, like, spread throughout the pot?
Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna stick the spoon in the middle of the pot. If it stands up, which means we're good to go. We can just let it do its thing.
In other words, that she put the right amount of water to the right amount of rice.
There we go. If it doesn't, there's too much of something in there. So, if you put it in, there's too much of something in there, and pretty sure it's water. Oh.
You're good. So that means everything is evenly distributed in there, or evenly proportioned.
Yep, we're good. So what we're gonna do is, some people, they put the lid on, but I like to let the lid come off so it can how would you?
You want to keep the lid off so that way the water evaporates first.
There we go. All the rice soak up the water, and so you see a whole bunch of just nothing but rice. So we're gonna wait until that's done. We're gonna keep it to where it was. Yeah. It's a little bit above where it says high. So we're gonna keep it right there. So as you see, the rice, like I said, it would dry up and take in all the water. So I'm gonna mix it, and then I'm gonna put the top on it, and then I'm gonna lower it to right about there, and then yeah. So like I said, I was gonna stir it.
And you want to go from bottom to top, right?
Yep.
Why?
Because the stuff at the top can get like I need word.
You want to make sure that everything is getting cooked evenly. So everything that's on the bottom that's already cooked faster than the top, you want to make sure that it's switched around and you can get the top cooked evenly just like the bottom.
It's just like the noodles. You have to wait till it gets like soft. I don't want no crunchy rice.
That makes it cook faster.
Ow.
Because it compresses it and stuff, so it'll make it like cook a little bit faster. Trying to make it even, yeah. And then what you do is, right when you go to check it the last time, that's when you'll mix it and you'll let it be however you do when you mix it.
And like I said, I'm gonna cover it. I already lowered this, and we're good for right now. We'll let it do what it does. All right. So, you see, looks pretty cooked to me.
Yeah, it's getting there definitely. It looks good, to be honest.
I'm gonna mix it again. Harder.
Now she said, "Ooh."
I'm gonna bring this. Make sure you don't put too much power in it, because it can go like wee right over the pot. Done that many times. I don't want to do that.
Wee.
Wee. You start getting rice flying and whatnot. I think we're gonna let it go for longer and see how that goes. Yeah.
Alright you guys, so that's effectively going to end today's video. We hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please be sure to drop a big thumbs up on this video. Oh look, and drop a big thumbs up and say hi to Pop since he popped in. So yeah, just be sure to drop a big thumbs up on this video if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys were able to keep up step by step how to make what we just made for dinner today. And why don't you guys comment down below some of your dinner ideas. Maybe we'll give one of your ideas a try here on our channel. And we asked you guys earlier in the video to comment down below if you guys remember my birthday and if you remember her birthday. So if you guys commented this down below, then you guys are right. My birthday is November 4th.
And mine is December 6th.
So if you guys were able to guess that right, congratulations. If not, get to studying. Before we end our video today, we have to do what we always do in all of our videos, and that's do what, Kay?
Give out post notification shout out.
And today's post notification shout out goes to who?
Hilton's family vlog.
Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much. Thanks for being a part of the Daydreamer family. And if you guys would like a post notification shout out, or if you guys would like to become a part of the Daydreamer family, it's simple. You just gotta do 3 or 4 steps. And what are those steps, Kay?
You subscribe, hit the post notification bell button, like the video, and comment when you're done. If you don't want to comment when you're done, you can comment your favorite part of the video.
And that's it. And you'll be a part of the Daydreamer family, or you'll be entered to get a post notification shout out. Alright, you guys. So like Kay and I always say, never stop daydreaming. Always keep your head held high. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And also, there's, how would I say this? There's something crazy coming to the channel real soon. And when I say something crazy, I mean somewhere crazy. Let's not give it too much information.